On the Fox Carolina Scam Alert for you tonight, the shopping season is here, and unfortunately that means scam season is here as well. With all of us looking for the best deals possible, scammers are also looking to take advantage. For more on ways to protect yourself and your family, we sat down with Cliff Steinhauer with the National Cybersecurity Alliance. Well, Mr. Steinhauer, thank you so much for taking some time with us. Holiday scams, a big issue, especially when it comes to scams. Anyone could fall victim to them, and we don't want anyone to fall victim, especially during the holidays. So what are some of the biggest things that people need to be on the lookout for when it comes to doing some shopping for friends and family?
Absolutely. Holidays are a big time for online scams and fraud. Bad guys know that we're out there looking for deals. We're shopping. Some of us maybe are last minute shopping if you're a procrastinator like me. So we always have that kind of built-in sense of urgency, looking for a good deal. And we're always, trying to get the best bang for our buck, especially in this economy. And so bad guys know that too, right? So they will prey upon people's our psychology to trick us into purchasing items or sending money to fraudulent or illegitimate sites. So the biggest thing that people need to look out for are some of the red flags that we talk about with online shopping. So deals that are too good to be true, odd, limited time offers, and then sites that just don't look quite right. So bad guys will impersonate known brands, known products, to make it look like a real site, and then oftentimes prices will be a lot lower. So for example, I'm a big Formula One guy. I love racing. I get ads on social media for Formula One shopping sites that are obviously super specific to me. And then I noticed that the prices are really cheap on these sites, but everything else looks pretty good. It looks a lot like the real shopping site that I would expect. All the same products are there, all the same teams, all the same merchandise, and it all looks very, very similar. But bad guys are really good at setting that up to look just like the real thing. And then they basically harvest your payment information, and you're probably never going to get that product. So that's the biggest thing that I think I see a lot on social media and on paid online ads too. And a lot of us are tricked into clicking those ads, right? There's that perfect item just for you that's really highly targeted based on your interests, especially on social media, where all of your habits, all the things you look at are sold to advertisers, and they don't always do a good job of vetting the people who are purchasing the ads. So bad guys can purchase ads too, and we see that happen quite a lot.
We always want to make sure too, we look for those minor details on those websites, even the 1 or 2 letters off in the web address. How does artificial intelligence now also increase the risk factor for people falling victim to these scams?
AI is used in a lot of ways by bad guys, right? So one of the easiest examples is we used to have to go in and know some programming or know some code to stand up a website or to create a website. So bad guys can feed in a link to an AI generator, and it will come back out with a fake website that looks just like the real thing. And they barely have to know any coding skills. So what that's done is it's made it a lot easier for more bad guys to do this type of crime than in the past. You don't need very many technical skills. So that's one of the main things, is just making it easier for more people to do it that are bad, right? So they're going to try to do that. And then other things like deep fakes and AI generated images also make it a lot more convincing, especially if you're thinking about influencers. So on social media, again, you might have people who are really popular. We would call them influencers, of course, and those could be taken over, or they could be impersonated to promote a product or a website that they would normally never do. So, face swap technology has gotten really good. The deepfake audio and video has gotten really, really good. So we can take the likeness of a celebrity or well-known entity and put words in their mouth, essentially, and make them say oh, we're promoting this great new site. There's a super good deal. If you click on my link, you'll get this special discount, and things that, influencers do legitimately do. But then they're being mimicked and faked and taking them people to fraudulent sites. So if you're not careful, you could definitely fall victim to one of these scams.
Yeah, always got to make sure we pay attention, go to the sites we know and we trust. Cliff Steinhauer, thank you so much for the heads up. Appreciate your time.
You got it. Thanks.